channel. Welcome back to my channel. Hey, hey. Welcome back to my channel. Hey, hey. What's up with you? Hey, hey.
Welcome back to my channel. Hey, hey.
So, I just want to have a talk. I'm talking quietly because my kids are asleep, so I hope you can hear me. Don't mind Fred, he's back. He's making a new appearance.
Quite frustrating.
Is this light too bright? Can you even hear me? Okay guys, so I want to talk to you about the single mom struggle. Okay? Now, I mean, technically I'm not really a single mom because I have a girlfriend.
I'm sorry. My hair looks like Hagrid.
Okay? Can we talk about this? And I promise it's clean. And I brushed it. What the actual... Why does it do this? I have no idea, you guys. I don't know. And it's brushed, but it just... Oh, and it's soft and it's shiny. But right now it just wants to be a poodle. So, don't worry my hair.
Don't worry my hair?
Someone just needs to cut my tongue off already. Okay, so, single mom struggle, alright? I am busy all day. My washer in my apartment building, I don't use it, okay? It's probably better if I don't use it. So, I take my laundry to my ex's house and I do my laundry there. It's good, we work together, it's all fine, okay? But today, he worked, I was busy, I fed the kids supper late, it was just one of those days. Bailey went back home. I hate it when she's gone. Seriously, the worst time of my life. Like, why does she have to go? You know why? 'Cause she's from
America!
And when you live in America, you can't, be here all the time. Plus, she lives kind of far. She doesn't live too close, so she has to drive back for work. Anyways, I keep getting sidetracked here. I had to take my laundry to get done, so I had to take it late, okay? So I'm leaving my house. I've got my big-ass laundry basket, okay? It's, literally the size of me. I've got two little kids wrapped up like little potatoes ready to go in the oven because it is
freaking freezing outside.
I don't know if you guys are somewhere where it's cold or whatever, but here, girl,
It is frosty.
it is so cold. I can't tell you. My hair, I gotta, hang on a second. Okay, literally wrestling with my hair because it's getting stuck in my hoodie and it pulls and it's uncomfortable. And yes, I'm wearing an orange shirt with a blue sweatshirt. You know why? Because
I'm a mom.
back to my whole story here. I'm lugging out my laundry basket that is the size of my 6-year-old. I have my 6-year-old and my almost 4-year-old toting along behind me. I get out my door. Okay, I have to carry this bin. I'm carrying the bin. My kid's like, I want a piggyback ride. And the other one goes, I want a piggyback ride. And I'm like, you're both too big for a piggyback ride while I carry a laundry basket that weighs more than I do. So I'm trying to get them, coerce them out the door. Come on, guys. Do you need a snack? What can I get you? A glass of water this way? Come over here. It's time to go. Let's get in the car. It takes an hour to leave the freaking house in the first place, let alone when my arms are full and I can't just pick them up and say, okay, time to go. I mean, I can't say that I don't do that because sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll just grab one in each arm and just start running because children move in slow motion.
Absolutely everything they do. Just take a look at them sometime. Everything is slow, everything they do.
I got my laundry, I finally got out the door, I got my house locked to get out the door, and I'm surrounded by police officers. Best time ever. I look up and there are 5 police cars around my vehicle, parked by the house there, beside my apartment building. And then there's the big police van pulls up in front of where I'm trying to cross the street to my car. And I'm just kind of waiting. I don't know if he's backing up or what. He rolls his little window down. He's like, miss, you can cross the street. It's fine. I'm like, thanks, sir. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm not trying to get involved here. My kids are like,
Mom, what's happening? What are the police doing? Mom, why are there police here? Mom, are they gonna arrest somebody? Mom, what's going on?
and I'm like, can you guys be quiet and just get in the car? Can you just be quiet and get in the car? There's 5 police cars sitting here. Like, I'm not trying to, like, bring attention to me. They're like,
But Mom, there's police officers. What's happening?
so I'm trying to get them in the car, okay? So I take Jade and my 6-year-old and I put him in the car. And Mary Jane's standing there, Mommy, Mommy. I'm trying to get Jade in the car. And then I'm like, okay, Jaden, sit here. I'll come back. I'll do your seatbelt up, okay? You need to make it.
Executive decisions.
When you're in this situation, it is freezing. There are police officers. I'm trying to do laundry. I got 2 upset kids who are now upset because they're cold and upset because they want to know what the hell's going on. I get Mary Jane in the car. I come back over to Jaden's side, and as I'm like leaving Mary Jane's side, Jaden's like,
They got the guy!
they're dragging this guy out of the house, okay? And he's like flailing like this, okay? Like, I don't know. The people on the porch across the street were talking about some kind of like dispute thing or whatever. Like, they must have been a fight. So this guy's coming out. He literally
Drops.
into the snow in the middle of the street, and these 2 police officers are trying to like drag him to the police car, and he just drops, and they just pick him up. They just carry him off to the truck, and Jaden's going,
Mom, they just took that guy away.
I said, that's what happens when you don't listen. Is that bad parenting? Come on. I'm like, if you're not a good, that's what they do to the bad guys. That's what happens to the bad guys. You don't listen. You're not a good listener. They're coming for you, okay? The police are going to come. Bad guys, the police get. MJ's like,
Why are they getting the bad guys? And then for the next 5 minutes it was, what were the police doing? Why was that man arrested? What happened? Why did he do that? What is this thing and that thing? And why are the police there? And why are there so many cars? And who is that guy? And do you know him? And why is his house there? And why are all the police parked on the road all backwards and sideways? And how come you backed out when you backed in here when you parked your car? And how come you backed out and went down the street? And
okay. So then I go to their dad's house. I do my laundry. I come back. There's 1 police car left. By the time I get back to my house, my 6-year-old is asleep. Sound asleep. Win, okay? In my books, that's a win. My kids fall asleep in the car. Mary Jane was pretending to sleep because that's what she does, because she is quite dramatic. Just like somebody I maybe know. So I get her in the car, or I'm getting them out of the car. I go to get them out of the car, okay? And now I'm realizing myself, I have to carry Jaden into the house. And I have to carry Mary Jane into the house. And normally, I haven't had to do this in a long time. But this time, I have to do it. And I am like, I don't know if I can carry him. How am I going to do this? I get out. I get MJ. I go back around. I have to leave my car running, okay? So this is the steps. Get out of my car, get Mary Jane, wrap her up, because her coat's like all funny, whatever, wrap her all up. Go back to my car, lock it from my keypad on my driver's door so my car can be running, so Jaden can be warm in there, because I can't carry them both in at once. And she's the one who's kind of awake, so I know he's going to sleep through it.
Executive decisions.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about. I'm a decision maker. I'm a multitasker. I'm taking Mary Jane. I got her stuff. Got her. I'm coming into the house. I got to get my keys. I got to unlock my apartment door. I got to carry her up the stairs. I have to open another big door. I have to come to my apartment door. I have to unlock my apartment door. I have to come into my apartment. I have to take off my shoes because there is salt all over everything because minus 30 degrees. It is minus 30 degrees. There's salt all over my shoes, and I don't like getting in my carpet. Okay? So I take her, put her in her bed. I have to go back out there, and I'm thinking, how am I carrying Jaden into this house? I really don't know. So I unlock the car from my keypad, whatever, and I go to Jaden, and I'm like, please, Lord, give me some kind of Hulk. Give me some kind of Hulk strength here because, I don't know, I'm pretty tired. Okay, so I pick up Jaden, and I'm like, I pick him up, and I'm like, oh, Jesus. And I'm not trying to carry him. He's breaking my back. I'm falling. I had to scoop him under his legs and flip him over like he was a little baby. And, like, his head is, like, And he's like 80 pounds. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to die. My arms were falling off. And my wrists, I have arthritis in my wrists and like my hips. And I have little tiny, dainty little baby wrists. So there's not much to them. So they hurt. It's hard for me to do things like that. So I carried him. I put a paper in the door. See, this time. I put a paper in the door so that when I came back to the house, I didn't have to unlock the outside door. See, that's
executive decisions.
you see what I'm saying here? So, just had to open that door, and my house door was unlocked, so I brought the small child in first. You see, the small child first, you can unlock everything, you can do what you gotta do, and then the big child, you can make sure all of your access points are open, because you need to get in as quickly as you can. By the time I was coming in through my door, his little butt is hanging out down through my arms, and his head's up here, and his feet are almost up here, and his boots, and his little butt's dangling down below, and I'm trying to squeeze him together so I don't drop him. I finally get him into his bed, and by the time I get to his bed, he's literally falling out of my arms. I get him in bed, and I strip him down. Jaden's really good about it. He'll move his arms all nice for you. MJ will just stay in a stick. Doesn't matter if you're trying to get her shirt off. This is it. That's all you get. Doesn't matter if you're trying to get her pants off. She'll curl up in a ball. She'll make it nice and difficult for you. But Jaden works with you every time. It's awesome. So I strip them all down. And finally, I sit down and I realize I literally just did a workout. I'm done. I'm tapped out. And I need to eat.
So I'm gonna go eat a snack now.
Can you guys relate to this? Do you struggle bringing your children into the car? Are you a stick like me? Are your children growing? It is very inconvenient for the transportation from the child to the house, from the vehicle. It is very inconvenient to transport the child from the vehicle to the house when they are growing up. Why do they have to grow up? I don't know. So this is my single mom struggle of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have the exact same struggle, because it's been a while since I've had to do that, and now I had to do it in the snow. And I'm just saying, all you single moms out there, you're amazing. And all the moms who do it, who aren't single moms but are single alone by themselves most of the time and doing everything by themselves, that's hard work, man. That is hard work.
And you go, girl.
You go, girl. You get it. You do it. You crushed it. We had those kids. We could take them wherever we need to take them. But the Lord needs to give me some strength sometimes, because my little muscles are going to die. So I need to start working out. I'm going to go eat some food and maybe think about working out. And I really hope you guys enjoyed my video. Please leave me a comment, thumbs up, share it with your friends. Definitely hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to subscribe. I really hope to see you guys for the next video. If you have a video idea for me or a thought on something that you'd maybe want to see turn a little bit funny, then hook me up. I hope you guys have a great night or day or whatever time it is now that you're watching this. Bye.